Yo, what is good, y'all? It's your boy Ty back here with another video. In this video today, we are going to be going over the top 10 small forwards in NBA 2K21 MyTEAM. Now, the small forward position is super weak. As we scroll down, you guys are going to see, it is just weak all the way around. Guys like George Gervin came close to making the cut. And that just shows you how weak the primary small forward position is. We got guys like Hedo Turkoglu and Cedric Maxwell that might be on the top end of this list. And I'm telling you, that just goes to show how truly weak the primary small forward list is. Now, this does take into consideration current gen, next gen, a little bit of both. And obviously, I didn't have a lot to choose from at the small forward position. But before we dive into number 10, if you are new to my channel and have not yet, please smash that subscribe button as we're on the road to 60,000 subscribers. And guys, like I said, a very, very weak list through and through, guys. Coming in at number 10, we do get Pink Diamond Danny Granger here. Hot spots forever, only 8 Hall of Fame badges for a guy that made the cut. 30 on gold, 92 3 ball, 80 driving dunk, 87 speed ball, 86 ball handle, 90 speed acceleration, as well as an 87 lateral quickness. Now, Danny Granger's not terrible. For his time, he was very, very solid. But guys, he came out 2 months ago. 2 months ago is 2 months is a long time to think that he came out then at 6'9", 7'1" wingspan. Again, hot spots from everywhere. The jump shot 29 on quick is a pretty smooth release, and again, a lot of people did like this card. Defensive tendencies are a little bit concerning. His defense as a whole is a little bit concerning, but he does have Showtime dunks. If you put Showtime on him, shooting wise, gonna be knocked down. Defensively is good enough. He's just not that top end player that we are looking for at this stage of the game. But if you like Danny Granger, if you like shooting the ball, he's not a bad option. Coming in at number 10 at my starting small forward position. Coming in one step down of Danny Granger at number 9, we got the Pink Diamond LeBron James here. This LeBron is small forward primary, whereas this LeBron is the power forward primary position. But looking at Pink Diamond Brown here, 6'9", 7 foot wingspan. He's pretty solid. Say whatever you want about this LeBron James, he is pretty solid. Now, hotspot wise, doesn't have a hotspot from the top of the key or the right hash, which hurts him a little bit. But at 6'9", 7 foot wingspan, does have a total of 51 badges. Now, the thing about Brown is 86 3 ball, 90 driving dunk, 88 speed ball, 83 ball handle, 94 speed acceleration, as well as a 93 lateral quickness. Now, again, you might be wondering, what does this LeBron lack? Well, he really lacks Hall of Fame badges, right? He doesn't have any Hall of Fame defensive badges, which hurts his value quite a bit, to be honest with you. But still, has the Hall of Fame dimer. Only gold quick first step, gold range standard flexible, as well as, he does have the Hall of Fame contact finisher, only gold Showtime too. Tendency wise, decent enough, solid enough. Sigs wise, LeBron's James release on normal time. And again, he's nothing crazy, but the small forward position as a whole isn't crazy. If you're looking for just a guy to play pretty solid defense, give you some length at the small forward position, just be very, very good at attacking the rim, King James is your guy, coming in at number 9 on my top 10 small forward list. Coming in at number 8 here, we're going to talk about a guy that I honestly have never used in NBA 2K21. It's just hearsay, and then obviously watching people use pages. Stojakovic, 6'9", 6'11" wingspan. Hotspots from everywhere around the three-point line. Now on the offensive end, you know what he's going to give you: a 97 3 ball, 85 driving dunk, 86 speed ball, 86 ball handle. Defensively, again, just only the 89 speed acceleration, as well as a 93 lateral quickness. Then you look at the defensive badges. He's not terrible. He's got enough here in Hard Crusher, Intimidator, Titus Fitter, Trapper, and a good array of gold defensive badges. It's just, here's the thing about Page. On the offensive end, he's going to give you one thing, and he's going to give you that at a very high level. You look at the Hall of Fame shooting badges. Has a pretty good release with jump shot 56, the Middleton type release. Tendency wise is very, very solid as well. It's just attacking the rim, he's not going to be that extra good, right? And that's the thing. We're seeing a lot of one-way players so far in this list. LeBron isn't that great of a shooter. Page is an incredible shooter, but not that great at attacking the rim. So that's just kind of what we're seeing so far. But he does have Hall of Fame unpluckable bailout, incredible shooting wise. And honestly, he looks pretty solid. Like, if you grind it for Page, I guarantee you he can at least hold it down at that small forward position. Coming in at number 8 on my top 10 small forward list. Coming in at number 7 here, we do see Galaxy Opal Jimmy Butler. One of the first Opals released in 2K, if he wasn't the first Opal, very, very early. January 8th, so over 2 months ago. 6'7", 6'8" wingspan. Again, hotspots from everywhere besides the top of the key. And honestly, guys, Jimmy Butler's longevity, I knew it when he came out, is pretty good. Just because he is that two-way player, has a pretty good release, decent enough attack in the rim, like he can really do it all. 93 ball, 90 driving dunk, 90 speed ball, 86 ball, 92 speed, 96 lateral quickness. Like I said, this Jimmy Butler can truly do it all. I'm honestly surprised we didn't see more people run him in the 250K tournament, including myself, right? I'm surprised I never really just gave Jimmy that shot, but he has Hall of Fame contact finisher, gold showtime, Hall of Fame catch and shoot, gold range extender, Hall of Fame flexible, playmaker wise, Hall of Fame quick first step, gold unpluckable, Hall of Fame intimidator, off-ball pass, pick dodger, and tireless defender. Like, this Jimmy Butler truly is legit on both ends of the court. He can do it all. He's just not fantastic on in any specific category, right? He's just a very versatile and well-rounded player, right? Gives you pretty good tendencies, good release, decent enough dribble six. Like, I like Jimmy Butler a lot. He's just he's not that next level good. At number 6 here, we do have Pink Diamond Junior Bridgman, 6'5", 6'7" wingspan, hot spots from everywhere, and honestly gives you pretty similar to what Jimmy Butler is going to give you. 87 3-ball, 90 driving dunk, does come with the Hall of Fame showtime, 92 speed ball, 86 ball, and 93 speed acceleration, as well as a 92 lateral quickness. Hall of Fame handles for days, quick first step, tie handles, Hall of Fame clamps, tireless defender, trapper. Shooting wise, it's pretty legit. Obviously, you need to give him the range extender, but look at him finishing wise. Finishing wise is absolutely incredible. Tendency wise, 95 driving dunk tendency. Not great defensive tendencies, but decent enough. Six wise, obviously the Kobe release on quick is an absolutely butter release. Pro 2 sides up escape, and obviously the main thing for me is next gen. I think because of the Kobe release, I think Junior Bridgman really excels. That's why I had him one step above Jimmy Butler, coming in at number 6 on my top 10 small forward list. Coming in at number 5 for me is Pink Diamond Jarrow. 6'7", 6'10" wingspan, hotspots from 4 to 5 places around the arc, excluding the top of the key. Now, the one thing I'm going to start off with saying about Jarrow Wallace is the fact that you're going to have to apply range extender if you want to use him in a competitive type setting. But if you give him range extender, there's not much else he needs. 88 3-ball, 95 driving dunk, 90 speed ball, 86 ball handle, 94 speed acceleration, as well as a 97 lateral quickness. Comes with the Hall of Fame showtime. Like I said, you give him range extender, he's just fine there. Hall of Fame quick first step, has unpluckable, Hall of Fame clamps, hard crush, interceptor, intimidator, pick dodger, pickpocket, poke stick, and tireless defender. So pretty complete on the defensive end. 95 driving dunk tendency. Defensive tendencies are absolutely stellar. Jump shot 4 on quick, that's kind of a shot that splits the community, whether you like it or dislike it. It's really kind of personal preference. Now, the thing a lot of people don't like about Jarrow Wallace are his dribble six. And respectively, I agree with you. His dribble six are not good, but because of the fact that the speed glitches in the game, I'm not too worried about that. With Jarrow Wallace's tendencies, his ability to knock down open shots, as well as just incredible defensive badges, I think he's one step ahead of Bridgman and Jay Butler, coming in at number 5 on my top 10 small forward list. Coming in at number 4 for me is Chicken Man Jack Marina, guys that I was green with. Now, I know Jack's a lot better on current gen than next gen, but man, he is absolutely green. 6'7", 6'10" wingspan, hotspots from everywhere behind the arc, 93 3-ball, 90 driving dunk, 90 speed ball, 86 ball handle, 90 speed acceleration, as well as a 93 lateral quickness. What he lacks in the kind of finishing wise, but if you give him showtime, he's just fine. He makes up for in shooting. Has the Hall of Fame flexible hot start, slippery off-ball tireless shooter, and volume shooter, gold range center, hot stone hunter, as well as Hall of Fame handles for days, quick first step, unpluckable. Then even defensively, Hall of Fame hard crusher, intimidator, as well as off-ball pest. And he's pretty complete with gold defensive badges elsewhere. 95 driving dunk tendency, decent enough defensive tendencies through and through. Bird's release on quick is absolutely chicken. Pro 2 sides up escape is absolutely incredible. Pro 1 moving behind the back. I love Jack Marina. I really did. I argued for a while that he was better than Terry Dischinger. I learned my lesson. He's definitely not. But Jack Marina is definitely pretty elite. Coming in at number 4 on my top 10 small forward list. Coming in at number 3 for me is Galaxy Opal Hedo Turkoglu. Now, this card is the hardest one I had to rank. And there's a reason he's so high. You guys might disagree with me. You guys might not even think he's a top 10 small forward in the game. But hear me out on Hedo Turkoglu. Hear me out. 6'10", 6'11" wingspan, hotspots from legitimately everywhere, 93 3-ball, 85 driving dunk, 90 speed ball, 86 ball handle, 90 speed acceleration, as well as an 89 lateral quickness. Now hear me out. I get his release is bad, but next gen wise, guys, he's got Hall of Fame catch and shoot, flexible range extender, and steady shooter all on Hall of Fame. All of those badges on Hall of Fame. How bad can his release truly be? Hall of Fame dimer, quick first step, space creator, tight ends, and unpluckable defensively. Pretty solid because he is 6'10". Like, you can't even argue anything. His worst defensive stat is what, an 84? That's a block rating. So defensively, he's going to be just fine. Has decent tendencies. Has LaMarcus Aldridge base, but it is on quick timing with the Rudy upper, so I think it's usable. Again, I don't love Hedo Turkoglu. I'll be the first to say it. But I think because the small forward position is just so weak, unique, you can definitely make the case that he's up there. Pro 2 tween, Pro 6 moving by the back, Pro 2 size up escape. Look, give me Hedo Turkoglu over a lot of guys on the list just purely because of his height. And purely because he's going to be able to hold it down at that small forward position. In my opinion, he's a top 3's primary small forward in NBA 2K21. Coming in at number 2 for me, I battled number 1, number 2. They battled their way out. But coming in at number 2 is Galaxy Opal Cedric Maxwell, 6'8", 7'1" wingspan, hotspots from everywhere outside of the top of the key, 85 3 ball, and that's something that makes me hesitate just that little bit. 95 driving dunk, 93 speed ball, 86 ball, and 95 speed acceleration, as well as a 95 lateral quickness. Hall of Fame Showtime, hot start, Tyler shooter, volume shooter, gold range extender, flexible, as well as hot zone hunter. Playmaker wise, Hall of Fame quick first step, handles for days, tight handles, and unpluckable. And then defensively, he is going to be beating people up. Tendency wise, very solid tendencies across the board. Jump shot 3. Now this is something that holds me up a little bit for Cedric because its release, it's definitely unique. It's super quick, super good, but it's just unique, right? You just got to be able to time it somehow because it is very intriguing. Pro 2 size of escape obviously is something I like. I don't even mind the Pro 1 moving behind the back at all. Cedric Maxwell is just that guy that if you think he's the best small forward in the game, I can't really disagree with you. It's just for me, as far as a comfortability standpoint, there's one guy that I have higher than Galaxy Opal's Cedric Maxwell. Coming in at number 1 for me is Pink Diamond Terry Dischinger, the dentist himself, 6'7", 7'3" wingspan. We all know what the dentist can do. Hot spots from everywhere. 93 3 ball, 95 driving dunk, 93 speed ball, 86 ball handle, 93 speed acceleration, as well as a 94 lateral quickness. Hall of Fame Showtime, flexible, range extender, corner specialist, catch and shoot. Hall of Fame quick first step. Does have gold unpluckable, which is just fine. Defensively, Hall of Fame intimidator, off-ball pest, and pick dodger. So pretty complete on both ends of the court. Obviously, doesn't have the Hall of Fame clamps that you wish he might have, but still, with his 93 speed acceleration as well as a 94 lateral quickness and what he's going to give you on the offensive end, just absolutely ridiculous. Tendency wise, 100 driving dunk tendency, pretty good defensive tendencies as well. Rudy's release on quick, absolutely butter. Pro 2 sides of escape, Pro 8 moving tween, so it's a Pro 4 moving behind the back, which I don't love, but no doubt about it, as far as just a complete player with the burst being in the game, I do think Terry Dischinger is our best primary small forward in NBA 2K21. If you guys didn't learn anything else about this small forward position, I want you guys to know this. It is the weakest position in NBA 2K21, and it's not even close. The amount of good small forwards that we have is not very many, and that's what it ultimately boils down to. The fact that Hedo is a top 10 or top 5 small forward in the game is actually pretty sad. But let me know if you guys agree with my ranking list. Do you guys think Hedo should have been lower? Is there anybody I've completely missed out on? Let me know that down below in the comments, guys. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys and have a blessed day.